Welcome to Beyond the Bike. This episode is going to protect your ride. We've heard all of it. We've heard the dietitian, we've heard the physiotherapist, and we've heard the biokineticist. Everyone helped us to prepare for this race. But now you are trained, you are ready. It's race day. And that's why I've got Inus here. Inus, welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're a financial expert, but you know a thing or two about what to take on the race. I always only take Inus with, so if I need to be fit enough just to stick with him. Inus, it's race day now. The reality check is a lot of things on race day can happen to you. Talk us through what do you need to take on race day to make sure that you can get to the end goal.
Yeah, I think it's important. You can't plan for everything and you can't overcome all the challenges, but at least take with you that can overcome some of those challenges. So, and obviously you don't want to carry a lot on your bike. So the basic stuff I put in my bag, and I've got a little saddlebag. And first of all, the CO2 bombs, which is a game changer when you've got a flat tire, and then your slug plugs to plug a hole. It could be temporarily just to get through the race. And then if it's worse, you need to get off your tire levers, a spare tube. And I know I normally carry the tube because you reckon I've got a tube, why do you need to carry one?
I think most people on the race have a race tube, so that's fine.
Okay, but then for mechanicals, your basic tool just to fix some of the stuff on your bike. Some chain loop for during the race if you need it. And then if anything else happens, duct tape and cable ties. There's nothing that duct tape and cable ties can't fix. So that's the basic stuff in my bag, but I think the most important thing of them all is this little piece of equipment.
No helmet, no ride.
No helmet, no ride. And you would know the other day when you went over the bars. But this thing can actually save your life. This is the most important piece of equipment in your bag. And yeah, that's basically what you can carry with you to help you overcome some of those challenges.
We've covered all the checklists now, and we told you that we are going to bring two worlds together, cycling and financial planning. What we do is financial planning. But Inus, if I think about my portfolio, my end goal, similar to a race, is retirement. And I want to be able to retire one day. But there's a couple of things that can happen hindering me to get to retirement. What are those things and what solutions can we put in place?
Absolutely. I think the first most important thing is to protect your ability to earn an income, because that's essentially the fuel that drives your financial plan.
You spoke about my biggest asset is my ability to earn income.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So that's the first thing you need to take care of, to make sure that there's provision for that. Then illness can happen. You can get a severe illness, for example, a heart attack, cancer or stroke, and many others that could potentially cause financial difficulty and to adjust to your new lifestyle, and you might be able to take off some time at work, and that can compensate for that.
What I've seen is those illnesses is really about the unexpected expenses.
Exactly, yeah. And then if the worst happened, if you pass away as the breadwinner, you need to ensure that your family is taken care of financially and that they can at least reach their goals at the end of the day. And then lastly, things that people often oversee is emergency fund. If something happens in the short run financially, that you have an emergency fund to dip into when you battle and there's unexpected expenses.
Let me take a stab at this. It's about my cash flow. When something happens to me, do I have enough cash flow? Even if you think about life cover, it's just addressing the solution of cash flow. Yeah. Does my family have enough when something happens to me?
Exactly that. And at the end of the day, it's something that you buy and you hope never to use, because you don't plan to get ill or you don't plan to get disabled, but should it happen, you need to be protected.
Thank you very much for joining us through this series. Two things that I want to leave with you. On the one hand, it is building wealth, and on the other hand, it is protecting wealth. And that's what we aim to help you with. Speak to the biokineticist, the physiotherapist, the dietitian, and actually speak to your financial advisor, because change happens when you have the right conversation.